how do you actually do that? The first step is to assess and listen. If you are onboarding yourself, Gabby, so assess and listen. And that actually, if you are hiring a manager, and I know a few of you are actually going to hire managers in the coming month. The first thing that the manager does is they assess and listen. By the way, the assess and listen part can also be asked to team members. Like it's actually I had that in one of my jobs when I had the real job. So after a month, my manager asked me to do assessment of the situation. So give me an assessment of your team, of the problems, the challenges, and your idea for a solution, which is the second part. So assess and listen is 1 month. And best thing, you can tell me whatever you want. No one expects someone to produce anything before a month. So even your CEO, I don't know who that is, but I'm sure that they're not expecting someone to produce anything meaningful in the first 4 weeks. So use that, saying, well, they're going to use that time to assess and listen. 2, they have to provide a plan. So this is where actually this is what we expect leaders to do, whether they are individual contributors or managers, 2 types of leaders. We expect them to provide plans. Now, do team members in your company provide plans about what they have to do and the challenges that they're going through? Probably not. But have you asked them? That's the trick here, is that because team members are so used to have micromanagers who tell them what to do, so when they join a new company like yours or a new team like yours, they're like, okay, tell me what to do. And like, no, be proactive. And like, yes, I'd love to. How do I do that? So because they were educated not to be proactive, they were educated to listen to the teacher, not the boss. So you have to actually shift their mindset and tell them, okay, give me your plan. How do you plan to achieve that? And then we'll reconvene, and then you'll tell me about your plan. So, and when you're a manager joining a company, Gabby, people expect you to come up with a plan. What's your plan? By the way, if they ask you about your plan during the interview, tell them that they are foolish to ask you that. How can you ask me about the plan if I haven't met the players first? It's like hiring a manager for a football team and asking them about the game plan before they meet the players. Well, maybe there is 1 or 2 managers, football managers that do that, but because they reproduce the same game plan in every team that they go. But these are exceptions. Most managers actually have to assess and learn, assess and listen, and then plan. The trick. What you want is to have very tangible results the 3rd month. So this is the what you're looking for here are quick wins that are very visible. Why? Because people remember the last thing that they saw. So when it's time to assess how were the first 90 days, they will remember that you already got a few quick wins that are very visible.